How's everybody out there doing today? Thank you for tuning in to Precious Metals. Today, I want to talk to you guys about what I believe money is and why I believe that no digital currency or Bitcoin or any kind of online digital payment system for that matter can be considered money. Before I get into that and talk to you guys about that, I want to tell you about a news article that I read yesterday on ABC News, I believe it was, talking about how people are losing their homes, their jobs, their health care, their power, and their internet. With that being said, I'd like to know what you guys think money is. Before you give me your answer, I'm going to show you guys this news article, so just take a minute and read through that. It shouldn't take any more than 5-10 minutes at max. It's very interesting, and it adds more credence to the reasons that I believe that gold and silver are money and digital payments are not. I'm going to show you guys that news article right now. You've read over that news article, and you can clearly see that there's a lot of people at risk of losing their homes, their jobs, their health care, and their internet, let alone being barely able to feed themselves and their families. How do you think these people are going to have any kind of ability to transact in the future moving forward online? The reasons that I believe gold and silver are the ultimate money is because it's not subject to any counterparty risk like Bitcoin is. You're at the mercy of miners to complete your transactions. You're not the one that's handling the transaction. It's up to somebody else. You are the one that's ultimately responsible for your transactions being completed when it comes to gold and silver. When it comes to Bitcoin and any other kind of digital payment system for that matter, you're at the mercy of a third party. So that's where the risk comes in at the very least when it comes to Bitcoin. Not only that, but you're also at the mercy of, like you read in that news article, internet service providers. What if your internet gets shut down? What if you don't have power to charge your devices? These are some very important, critical things for you guys to think about, especially if you're heavily invested into cryptocurrencies and things of the like. You are taking a major risk when it comes to that. That being said, why do you think that governments and banks alike are hoarding precious metals? Why do you think that they're suppressing the price down? There's a reason. And the reason is so that they can buy up as much of the physical as possible, as you've seen with JP Morgan Chase, as you've seen with a lot of other banks and governments around the world. It takes a simple Google search for you guys to figure this stuff out. So you guys will know more than anybody exactly what I'm talking about. If you take the time to look, you'll see that what I'm telling you is 100% fact. And there's a little bit of bias here because I do own precious metals, as you can see, but I've also owned cryptocurrencies and a lot of Bitcoin in my past. I came to the realization over time that Bitcoin is very good as a short-term speculative asset in regards to the greater fool theory, the person that's going to come in and buy it from me at a higher price than what I paid for it. But with precious metals, I don't look at it like that. I look at precious metals as a hedge against risk, as wealth preservation, and as financial insurance for the future, because precious metals have proven to myself and to many other civilizations throughout the world that they can be trusted to fulfill the role of money. Throughout every economic collapse known to man, throughout every kind of natural disaster and man-made disaster, gold and silver have persevered through it all. With that being said, I want to leave you guys with this today. What do you believe is going to protect you during an economic and social collapse on a global scale? Because let's just say, for instance, that You believe that the power companies can't go out, that they are going to continue to keep their operation open even if nobody can pay for their electric bill or for their cell phone bill. If you can't pay for a place to live, what makes you think you can pay for your internet? So that's just something for you guys out there to think about today. You don't need to rely on any third party. You don't need to rely on a power company or internet service provider. You're certainly not at the mercy of the government in order to transact with another individual. There is no price manipulation when it comes to taking this gold coin and going up to somebody and telling them, look, I'll give you this gold coin for 400 chickens or something like that. There is no counterparty risk. There is no manipulation when it comes to dealing with people directly with precious metals, because the transaction relies on you and the other party. It doesn't rely on any third party to manipulate or otherwise take out a cut of that transaction. It's completely person to person, decentralized, the most anonymous form of trade that has ever existed the world over. 6,000 years of history back up what I'm saying. With that being said, I believe that you guys should think long and hard about what you believe money truly is, because time is on the precious metal side. Bitcoin is a 12-year-old infant that has underlying major flaws that have been shown time and time again. With that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with this. What do you believe money truly is? Take care.